Hello everybody, my name is Sarah Nightfall, but you can call me Sarah. Today we have some exciting news. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies has its first DLC 1 teaser. This is actually really crazy to think about because we've only been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies for about 2 weeks now. While some people, like myself, might have gone no life and need to go out and touch grass, some of you haven't even hit Prestige 1 yet. And here we are talking about DLC 1? What? While Season 1 does launch November 14th, we will actually have to wait a little bit longer before we get our brand new map. That brand new map being Citadel des Morts. Apologize if I mispronounce that. I am not a native French speaker, nor have I ever spoken the language. But that doesn't matter because guess what? This isn't any French map. This is a castle. Now everyone is going on about how this has to be Der Eisendrache 2.0. And honestly, I agree. I think there's going to be a lot of things taken from Der Eisendrache remade into a BO6 map. But enough about what I think for now. Let's go and look and see what the Call of Duty team has posted on their website. After the... Hold on a sec. After the shocking revelations at the culmination of the Terminus main quest, Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray follow the uncovered clues to Europe and discover an abandoned castle, a citadel of the dead, if you will, that offers up a host of ghoulish horrors, medieval village, with hidden abound. Based on that description and this image, there's a lot that we can actually sink our teeth into this map. Now, the first thing that has really drawn my attention is this right here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying, oh, that's just fog. If you look at this fog compared to this fog, and even some of this fog over here, you can tell this is a different type of fog. This right here is covered up by the developers. And artists put that in there so that way you would not see what is going on. This is blurred compared to other things around here. The second thing that I really want to point out is down here. If you look very, very closely, you can actually see a portcullis right here that has a gate, as well as buildings and some trees. This, along with the information that we get access to a medieval village, makes me think that we might actually get to explore not just the castle, but the village as well. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers may be able to see something that I noticed just a little bit ago. Do you see this right here? Let me zoom in just a little bit more. This right here is a gobblegum machine. So we know that this is a playable area on the map. Another thing that we can glean if we zoom in a bit is this right here. Look at the electricity wires as well as these buckets, as well as this scarring right here. I believe that this right here is actually a trap, because if you zoom in even more down to here and see this, I believe this is an oil pit or a tar trap. Well, I don't want to say, hey, look at this, and it turned out to be nothing. I still will say, look, there's a bird. Most likely this is a crow or a raven. Very Black Ops 3 feeling, don't you think? Finally, there is a church right here. This style of building is a church, at least as far as I believe. This being said, we could be getting a bit of a catacombs vibe. One of the things that I'm really interested in is seeing how the map loops around. Because, as you know, all Zombies map don't start go in a straight line. They actually are more of like a circle. That being said, how will this connect? What if, instead of actually going above ground, like a normal circle in a horizontal sense, we go more in a vertical sense? So that way we start somewhere down here in the village, go into the castle, explore the castle. Somewhere in the castle we have an underground area that loops us back into the village as like the secret escape that the king or queen would go through if there was ever an attack on the castle. I also really want to point out that I hope that areas such as up here is accessible to us, the player. I want to be able to be up here, climb up inside of this have a spiral staircase go up, or even such as like the Wonder Fizz launch up thing that we had in Der Eisendrache. So that's all I can really glean from the image itself, as well as some of the text going along with it. That being said, there's still a lot more to think about considering the name. Citadel des Morts, or Citadel of the Dead, which, if we go back and looking at our long history of Call of Duty maps, we've never actually really had a French map. So I'm very curious how they're going to be taking this Frenchness and delving deeper into it. The idea that we could see some French-inspired themes in this is awesome to see. I would also really love like a Napoleon type of Easter egg. Now, one other thing that I would really like to talk about for a second is Avalon. Spoilers for the Terminus main Easter egg quest. Spoiler. This is talked about, and they do head to Avalon. So, if we look at Avalon and think Der Eisendrache, and a very important thing that is down a bit lower is new Wonder Weapons. Weapons, yes, weapons, as in multiple. I think that we are actually going to be getting new elemental weapons. So what would really fit elemental weapons and Avalon? We've already had the bows. We've had staves. You know what we haven't had? An elemental sword. Oh my gosh, could you imagine you just swing the sword and it just does a burst of flames? Like, that sounds incredible. Also, in this post where I found about the Wonder Weapons, we are getting a few additional things that will come throughout Season 1, so not just when the new map launches. A new perk, additional field upgrades, an additional ammo mod, augments for all of those, 3 new flavors of Gobblegums. I actually believe I know what rarity each of one of them will be. The hand cannon, which is coming to Call of Duty multiplayer, and a new enemy type, which, as you can see here, is most likely something like a mimic. Although, you may be able to see that this is eyes and a mouth, and their body kind of like goes up like this. Besides it being a mimic, I also think that it could be, maybe they could bring like denizens? And then, now that they've given us all that information, they say, oh, by the way, we're going to tell you all about it when we get Season 1 Reloaded. Arrgh! But luckily, we don't have to wait too long, as that will be coming in early December. Many of the community believe that it will be coming on December 11th, although I still think that feels a little soon. But at the same time, it makes sense. One of the important things that you have to think about is Christmas coming up very soon. That only gives them 2 weeks before quote-unquote Christmas is. Most of the time, they like to give at least 1 or 2 days off for Christmas. If they're feeling lucky, please treat these developers well. They're doing such good work. So, I would think having it come out the 11th is a good thing. Then, they have a total of a week for it to come out and people to be able to mess with it. Plus, they can market it as a huge Call of Duty seller for the Christmas season. So, I'm with everyone. I'm saying, or December 11th. And that's basically a month away. We are 34, 35-ish days. I don't know, 30, 31, I don't know. Away from our brand new Citadel des Morts map. Think about that. That is crazy. This year, we are getting 3 maps. We could see the Reloaded post as early as December 7th, which is exactly a month away, because they want to put the blog post out before that. And I expect us to have some of the people go and play the map early. We're going to get a trailer video for it early. I would highly believe that they would do the trailer at the same time as the blog post. So, December 7th, look out for a trailer from Call of Duty. Honest to say, all of this has got me so incredibly excited for the future of zombies. This really feels like they're trying to replicate some of the magic that Black Ops 3 had. And I'm all here for it. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about Citadel des Morts? Are you wishing we got a little bit more? Are you tired of Liberty Falls and Terminus already? I'm not. I haven't even finished Terminus yet. I'm just so engrossed with Liberty Falls. It's so fun. But let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. And, as always, hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombie Stuff. Bye!